This is my SAVI
And this
story.
is my SAVI story.
This is my SAVI story.
Presented by Seven Figure Flipping.
One thing that you can look forward to when transitioning out or I guess going through your journey, as it were, is your ability to recreate your life. This is a chance to take anything that you wish you would have done better while you were in the service, or anything you wish you would have done right differently while you were in the service. You can do it now, right? You can make that your thing. But I implore you to focus on that one thing and don't let anything else distract you, at least for a little bit, right? See where it goes, because you never know, right? And you can finally answer that question in your head. It doesn't matter. You're not too old, right, to do anything. You're not too late. You haven't missed any opportunities. The opportunity is created when you create, your action plan around what it is that you want to do. So I would say take advantage of it, right?
I don't know if I can say that there's one thing that service members can look forward to through transition, but really is everything. I mean, it's a whole new opportunity for you. There are endless ways that you can take your life. I mean, there's so many channels, industries, nonprofits, activities if you want to just retire, relax. There's so many ways that you can cultivate your lifestyle to be your own. And again, you deserve it. You've done your time, you've served your country, and now it's really an opportunity for you to focus on yourself, to focus on your family, to focus on the things that give you joy and that really make you feel fulfilled. So it's everything to look forward to. You have the rest of your life to look forward to. And believe me that there are ways to do that in a way that's going to be effective for you, that's going to meet the demands and the needs of your family, that's going to meet the demands and the needs of your values and priorities. You can structure a life that's very rewarding, that's very impactful, and that really is yours. It's your own. It's what you make of it. And so you have really the rest of your life to look forward to, and that's exciting. And it's exciting to now not only be able to move forward with a new experience, with a new challenge, with a new dynamic in your leadership and you as just a person. I mean, really just getting to know who you are now post-military, taking all of that amazing experience, all of those amazing skills, and really being able to leverage it in a way that's going to make you successful, that's going to make you happy, and that's really going to make you look forward to each and every day.
Maybe I would say excitement. Maybe I'll give you two things. I would say excitement because it's something new. Also frustration because, getting out, if you don't, it's not like the military where there's a lot of structure with what you're going into. Like a lot of times when you check on base or you check on post, you kind of have some structure to what places you need to check into, what systems you need to be uploaded into, are you due for a dental exam, a medical, or whatever the case may be. You may not have that when you get out. The dentist may not call you and say, hey, you're due for this, or your medical readiness is down. So it's just, it's different. And I think, you have to get used to a new cadence of, just life in general, taking time off. A lot of times in the military, around holidays, people kind of take time off and go and spend time with the family. We have 96-hour liberties. That really doesn't exist in the, civilian world. A lot of that stuff you just have to plan on your own because, you don't have that military camaraderie. You have camaraderie, but it's just different. And you really don't know until you get out and you kind of experience it for yourself. So I would say excitement, definitely. And then at some points, it may be a little frustrating in that regard.
I think one thing that they can look forward to is, and I would recommend working with SAVI Vets. I think SAVI Vets kind of is knowledgeable about those little details that we kind of overlook, especially when we're overwhelmed with work and out processing and, trying to look for a life after the military, making sure our financial income is stable for our families. And I think working with Savvy Vets, not only was it a sort of resource, but I felt as if, Adrianne and I have been friends for years. She was very committed to, helping me. And we would talk maybe once a month, and just her being available to answer any questions that I had really felt that, it's more personable than just me calling another organization and saying, hey, I need help. And I think with that personable, customer service that she provided, you kind of, you see differently. As if you were a friend or a family, you're a little bit more vulnerable and trusting in some of the, the questions and, being able to express your concerns. And I think that's very valuable to have, especially during a stressful time and somebody transitioning. Being ready to, to redefine yourself and who you are and who you want to be. A lot of that for me was a long time of being in the military. It just defined who I was for so long that, I felt it was time to move on, not only for family, but just to redefine myself and who I want to be in the future and what kind of impact I wanted to have on the world. And, New York life was a stepping stone in that transition, but it won't, ultimately define, what that is for me. I continue to look forward and not really worry about, the stressful things and how hard it's going to be going forward. But I think everybody should feel empowered to pursue their dreams and really go after what they really want to be after the military.